It started with me sitting alone outside with my backyard chickens, watching them, thinking, I wish I was a backyard chicken. And back in the day, my mom always told me, you can be whatever you want if you put your mind to it. So for today, instead of becoming a functioning member of society, I chose to become a backyard chicken for 24 hours. See, backyard chicken life really is the bee's knees.
Greetings. I am Jim Core Monster, and I will be doing a 24-hour as a backyard chicken challenge. And in this challenge, there will be 3 rules. 1, I must spend the whole 24 hours as a backyard chicken out there with them. 2, I can only eat things that chickens can eat. 3, I will spend the night out with them. Now we have 3 mystery meals. Whoa. Who knows what they are? Stay tuned to find out. We shall release them and the challenge will start. This one is Raven and this one is Star. They're very scared of you. They're very scared of you. Oof, it's a big scary object. It's okay. They have been released. I will start the timer. I'm a chicken now for 24 hours. I will have this water jug and this cup to drink out from throughout the day. Let us follow them out to forage until breakfast.
Me and Star started to forage. They seem to have thought an important key component.
They're like, damn, that's a new object I've never seen before. I am terrified. You wait, I completely forgot my headgear. I'll be back. This is better. I'm a chicken now. Made this myself because I do not have a chicken costume. Oh, chickies, you like my costume? You like my costume? It always rains. Let's see if we can find any morning worms.
The whole time, Raven is just terrified of my reporting device. She warms up later, though.
Raven is a very flighty chickie, but Star is a bit more chill. Raven is an Easter egger. We got her from the local feed store and raised her as a chick, while as Star, we got her from Craigslist as a pullet. And she was surprisingly super friendly. She's so cute. Let us follow them. Mushrooms.
Chicks usually spend most of the day near this tree, as it is the only source of natural shade in our backyard. At this point, they are already warming up and getting curious about my recording device. They also have caught many bugs and worms over here.
Look at them looking for worms. Let's find a nice spot. Aeroplane. We live near an airport. Yay! Look at the masters at work. You believe, chickies? We're on the move from the tree.
Most of this hour in the early morning is prime chicken time for foraging, and that is what we did, mostly just walking around and scratching around. Both Raven and Star have caught several worms already from the ground. And that continued until Star seems to take a break near the coop.
Damn, my chicken's got some annoying eating habits. One has to eat off the ground, and the other one is so distinguished. When they have food on their beak, they have to dunk it in water to get it off. Like they're all fancy. Fancy chicken.
Now we continue to go back and forth from the coop, foraging to snack. Raven and Star bounce around the backyard, especially in the morning. Also, Raven is naturally the top hen, and it is very cute when they preen each other or dust bathe together. While going back to the tree, I saw a cool bee-type insect. Can you see it? There it goes! Water break!
Yes, We're officially 1 hour into the challenge, and as such, it's time for our mystery breakfast meal. Now remember, it has to be something a chicken can eat, so let us show it off now. Alright, the first mystery meal. It's pears. Chickens can eat pears. Yes.
Pears are useful in keeping chickens hydrated, as they are made up of 80% water. They also have additional nutrients and vitamins that help boost digestion and blood circulation. To learn more about the benefits of any of these meals shown for chickens, check out the articles I've sourced below in the description.
I will let Raven have one, since Star is laying her egg over there. Raven, chicken.
Raven was hesitant to take the pear, only showing interest when I broke into a smaller piece. Even then, she seemed to just pick it up and place it back down in disinterest. My turn!
They sing in unison, the beautiful sounds of chickens. Good. What are you doing? Let's see. Oh, there's an egg in there. The thieves.
After they've rejoined each other and started going on a fence patrol, they've completely decimated the local snail population, as there used to be all over the fence, but now there's almost none. We started to head back to the tree, and I saw a lizard on the tree trunk.
I don't think any of our chickens have eaten a lizard, but one of our chickens did eat a frog. Like a tiny, frog. They just took it and ate it. I'm like, damn. Another airplane! I love living near an airport. Is that another airplane? I love living near an airport.
This is one of the chicken's designated dust bathing spots. This area also gets consistent shade depending on the time of day. Also, the sandbags are to block holes being made underneath the fence. From here, we continue to go up and down this fence line until something surprised us while heading back to at the end.
They found a snake. There's a snake. It's a black razor garden snake. Is that a snake, chickies? Yeah, you want to get away from the snake? You want to get away from the snake? Yeah, you want to get away from the snake?
These snakes are very common to find where I'm from. They're like a staple in every backyard I know. Always randomly spawning. They're probably getting through small holes underneath the fence somewhere.
I see it every now and again, slithering around the backyard. It doesn't attack, it's not poisonous. Look at it go. Chicky. Ooh. Leave the snake alone. Get away from the snake. Get away from the snake, chickies. Get away.
I guided them back to the coop to leave the snake to slither in peace. Snakes are so cool. Definitely my favorite reptile. Water break. Here is Raven and Star's tub of water. It's in constant use ever since I got the idea to keep them cool through the summer. They love cooling their feet in here.
You got a wasp nest right by the door. It's a small one. And there's spiders have made their webs near it.
Wasps did not like me getting close, but I didn't get stung. They were pretty chill. The hive looks abandoned in present day, but I still see them around sometimes.
You see that? One flew away to watch me from a distance, and the others curled up and defensively around the hive. This one backyard full of life. Hour 4. Almost to 6. The chickies right now are dust bathing. Yeah, you dust bathing chickies.
The chickens also love to dust bathe underneath the shaded tree. It even has foliage protection. Little spoiler for the second mystery meal. The chickens don't like it. One peck and they back away in disgust. I'm 30% sure I probably cooked it wrong, but it's as simple as boiling water. It was probably the fridge that ruined it. Yikes. Yeah, the second mystery meal was supposed to be a meal complete fail. If made correctly, warm, not sleepy cold, they'd probably like it. Also contained many vitamins and minerals for egg/overall health. Please note that just because they call them meals in this video does not mean they should be meals for chickens, and they should only be fed as treats in moderation.
While I'm in here, let me tell you a story. Like a year ago, our chickens were in the coop, and I noticed a wasp nest right there. Some wasps were trying to make nests right inside of our coop, and I was like, "Nuh-uh." Oh my, it fell off. And I was like, "Nuh-uh." Okay. The wasps. So I had to go out at night while the chickens were sleeping and spray the nest with soapy water to get rid of it. And they kept on trying to come back too. That's why there's multiple. But I got rid of them.
It stopped raining, but it continued to rain on and off for the day, which kept it somewhat cool. As such, we return to forage as noon passes, and the backyard gets more shade due to the trees in the background. Another water break!
Another spider. Looks like an orb weaver. It is officially hour 7. Let's go. I'm with Star because Raven is over there laying her egg. So we just chillin'.
Water break.
Got a little hint of what the third mystery meal is. Let's see if the chickies want some. Do you want some yummy treats, chickies? Do you want some yummy treats? Yeah. Oh, she took a zucchini. You want some chicky? Oh. Want some yummy treats? Yeah, it's a zucchini. Yum, chickies. Oh. Yummy. Oh. Oh. Here, chickies. Here. Yummy zucchini. Oh no. Yummy zucchini. Do you want the squash, chickie? You want the squash? It's yummy. Oh yeah, it's yummy. You want squash and zucchini, chickie? Yeah, you want squash and zucchini. Yeah, yummy. Are y'all ready for today? For the last? What is it? Whoa. Yeah, is that? Zucchini, squash, and scrambled eggs?
Squash and zucchini are both high in water contents and packed with vitamins, minerals, and rich in fiber, which helps digestion and overall health. Scrambled eggs are also high in protein, provide nutrients that help chickens molt.
Star, give me treat. Here. Give me treat. Here, chickies. You want to give me treat? Want to give me treat? Yeah, give me treat. Ooh, yeah, it's yummy. Oh, yeah, it's yummy. You're good, chickie. They love it. It is hour 11, and I cannot count that with my hands because I do not have enough fingers.
And it started foraging over here now. Near the porch door, I noticed rocks have been dug out of the bed, so I placed some back inside. Star and Raven are now preparing to go into the coop for the night. They both switch between food and water, rapidly consuming like they're preparing for winter. Star goes in first, then followed by Raven after she snacks a few more times. Good night, chickies. Now who's ready for the cleanup montage?
The chickies are put away for the night. Everything is locked up. Isn't that right, chickies? Oh, you can see a star through the little window. Now it is time for us to join them. Not inside the coop, but underneath the tarp. Wish me luck, guys. Comment down below how many cockroaches will be in my ears in the morning. Good night, guys.
Mosquitoes torture me all night. I end up with a bite on my eyebrow at the end of my right eye and on the bridge of my nose. Is all I heard. I had bug spray, but those damn mosquitoes showed up on the singular eyelids and covered by bug spray and by night.
Let us free the chickies.
You freed the chickens for the day, and that's how it usually is. They get to free range or lick you all day, every day with freaking chickens to make sure there is no hawk attack. As there is at least 2 hawks in our area, I've seen them sitting on power lines stalking the chickens and tried to dive at them once. I haven't seen any of the hawks anywhere in our backyard for a while though, so they're probably moved on home. The only other predator I've seen in the backyard is a possum at night. As soon as it saw me, it booked it to the trees, jumped over the fence. Haven't seen it since. Wow, look at Raven checking out the recording device. So cute. Raven is definitely a tsundere type, while Star is just kind of shy. Because Raven is very jumpy when moving around her, but she would still absolutely get all up in your space while you're still. It's funny because Star is the exact opposite. You can pet her, pick her up without word. She's just a very cute and friendly type of us. Been trying to teach them to perch on my arms like a fan, and so am our one who works on like mealworms. Couldn't get them to do for the video, but it's okay. It'll be a slow, worm-filled, and moderation process. There are also other tricks I've seen people teach their chickens. I think I remember someone taught their chicken to play the piano using keys that lit up, and even teach them to go through obstacle courses. Raven is absolutely chilling right now. Sometimes she'll just lie down and chill or pray. But now it seems she's very interested in the recording device. Damn, look at them go so fast. It is always so cute when they run and frolic around. Ooh, star tripped on the branch. I long since removed the branch. I don't even remember why it was there. Damn, look at them blast off. They go terminal anytime they see one of those flying moths or moving bugs. Like when they sprint around the yard trying to catch bugs, chase each other over who gets to eat it. So the remainder for the hours we foraged all around near the fence. I think the fences are definitely bug central because the lawnmower can't get that close and it shelters the bugs. The fence also probably provides the chickens shelter rather than it being straight in the open. And yes, the reason our coop looks so disheveled is because my mom ran into it with a rideable lawnmower. Bottom part of the nesting box completely came off, and the only way we could get it to stay on was to DIY wedge some random sticks underneath it to prop it up. The chickens were not harmed because they were in the run part of the coop, and the rideable lawn just clipped the edge of the nesting box. That's why I want to minimize the time they spend in there. Because it's basically falling apart. Giga oof.
Look at all the antlion traps.
As I was showing them off, Star suddenly made a loud vocalization.
Star. What are you doing, Chicky? Are you mad Raven left you? Come on, Star. Come on, Star Chicky. Come on, Chicky. Raven's over here.
Me casually having to dramatically reunite my chickens. They do this a lot. I'll be inside of the house sometimes, and then I hear Star's loud vocalization and a rush out there. Only to find Star perched up in the exact same chair, with Raven just around the corner dust bathing. In their spot. They also often jump on my back and like to hitch a ride as I walk around. But not this time. There she goes. You infected them. They're trying to reform now too. No, I can't let them on me.
3, 2, 1. And that's done. We've reached 24 hours in our challenge. Complete. I spent 24 hours with my backyard chickens. Success!
Overall, it was a fun challenge, and I got to spend some more quality time with Raven and Star, despite my recording device nearly dying, as I had to preserve my battery near the end, and mosquitoes biting my head off, and lukewarm water that blasted me back to elementary school field day, and constantly have to walk around in wet socks so freaks don't see my feet. I genuinely appreciate Star and Raven 100 times more, because without them I have no reason to go outside in the backyard. I would just stay inside all day every day, withering away. To me, chickens are more than just their eggs. They are great and loving companions. Farewell, guys. See you next time.